Welcome to today's video, and in this video I am going to talk about the ending of Bleach and my thoughts about it. So furthermore, let's begin. Okay, so before I talk about the actual ending, and I will say this video will contain major spoilers. Bleach is my all-time favorite manga. It is my first manga, my introduction to manga, my introduction to anime. Bleach isn't my favorite anime, but it's definitely my favorite manga. And I do love the anime. So Bleach is definitely in my top 5 favourite animes of all time. That is a no-brainer. For some reason, I started watching Bleach back when I was still in school. I was about age 11. I started watching Bleach. That means I started watching anime when I was 11. Obviously I did a video about my first anime ever with Pokemon, but that's pretty common. But when I knew about anime, Bleach was my first Japanese opening and my first introduction. But Bleach is amazing. It's got an amazing storyline. Even some of the villains are really good. Like the bounce. It's a hit or miss, but I believe it's really good. And of course, the best arc in the anime and in the manga, the best arc ever in all of anime, in my opinion, is the Soul Society arc. If you excuse me, my dog will need to go to the toilet, so I just get him out. And the back. I have to get him out, otherwise he will start crying for the whole video. So, as I was saying, Bleach is my introduction. I love this series, but for some reason, I stopped reading it near the beginning of the 1,000-Year Blood War arc. There's no reason for it. It was getting good. I was reading it as it came out, and I got a lot of interest in other manga series and TVs and all that too, and it sort of lost my thought about Bleach, and I did fall in behind quite a bit, but I got all 74 volumes, and I did start reading all the series again from volume 1 up until 74, and it was just a blast. I enjoyed it. People say drop it after the whole battle of Calcutta Town. After Aizen been defeated, just drop the series there at 48. I think if you are so hard Bleach fan, ignore them. Ignore the people who says that. Because it's true, volume 49 all the way up to 54 is boring. But that execution arc, about Ichigo getting the powers back, that arc is a bit boring. It was in the anime as well, but if you can get past them 6 volumes, then the Blood War arc is so dark. Many of the main characters dies. It's so unbelievably dark. This series is a bit like the anime version of the Sanpakto arc, but this is so dark. But I enjoyed every bit of it. I did not waver one bit. I enjoyed it. I think because I love Bleach that much, even the worst arc I enjoyed. But the ending though, this is what we're talking about, the ending. Many people said the worst ending ever, which I don't agree. I've seen worse endings, but it's not the best ending. I did see best endings, but it's acceptable. I wish, I mean, this is 74, this is the final volume. I wish it continues until at least volume 80. I wish this could have been an 80 volume series. For that reason, because after the film, you watch, I think the name is, you watch until the anime comes out, which I am so looking forward to. Until the anime comes out of the final year Blood arc, pretty hard to see if we can say his name. So of course we're just reading his name at the moment. But when you watch got defeated, that was it. There are no celebrations. There are no character development. There's nothing. After it, you watch got defeated, there's like a time skip. I forgot what year time skip it was because I finished reading this volume last month. I forgot which time skip. I think it like 2 years or something, or it could be more. Yeah, time skip just after the battle ended. There are no character development, which I think were kind of weird because as soon as the final chapter came up, I read the final chapter. I was like a bit confused. Then obviously I puzzled bits together, and I wish this also had a sort of Boruto aspect to it, because we got introduced to, on the final chapter, we got introduced to Ichigo's son, and when I said this is spoilers, I mean complete spoilers. I could swore Ichigo would end up with Rukia, but no. It's got loads of character development and backstory in this whole arc as well. So it's believable when you read that arc, that about the character development sort of thing. But Pikachu! Rukia is not Rukia's kid. Ichigo kid belongs to Orihime. Now that is a shock because Orihime had a thing for Ichigo for some time, but she's so timid. Kind of like Naruto and Hinata. Yeah, I can see that now. But a bit. I mean, I love Orihime development in this series. She got so powerful, and Rukia, after her training, her outfit looks so gorgeous. I just can't wait until that get animated. But you don't see much of it. This series, even though this series lasted over 100 chapters, the ending is pretty short. It does seem a bit rushed. And the ending, I did like the ending if it had a continuation. But since they just ended the series like that, I mean, who knows, they might come up with a shorter Boruto aspects in a year's time. But I not putting any thoughts on that. But maybe if the Blood War get that popular, we might get Inuyasha style, where the continuation, hopefully not years later, the continuation is just anime onward. That would be just fine for me. I'm an anime watcher first, manga reader second. But I do love some manga. So I would love if that happened. I would love if they do a continuation of the 1,000-Year Blood arc with it. It'd be nice to see some like movies or a mini series OVA or something to wrap up the time gap before Ichigo had a kid. That would have been nice to see. But on the other hand, I would like to see the continuation with Ichigo kid, because it ended. The chapter ended where Ichigo kid became a Soul Reaper, and I forgot to mention, we also see Rukia and Wenji's kid. I would love to see a Boruto show with them two, you know, just grown up, living their lives like normal kids, but with different powers. Pretty much like an X-Men sort of thing, where you got born, you have powers, or like Dragon Ball, since we're talking about anime. yeah, a couple of normal kids, but with special powers, and we've then gone through school, but then goof off to fight Soul Reapers, but at a very young age. I wouldn't mind seeing that.
Pikachu!
But I mean, I do not hate the ending. I really don't. When I read the ending, I was like, wow. I mean, I was shocked because it ended so fast, but I was really surprised how it ended because I wanted more. I wanted to see more of Ichigo Kid development as well. I wanted to see what happened in that time gap, what make them together, and Rukia after Ukitake's final goodbyes, with Rukia stepping up on the mantelpiece to become the next captain. I love all that, but I just want some, you know, gaps to get filled in. But Bleach, in my opinion, is my favourite manga series and one of my favourite animes of all time. I mean, I would even say Bleach is my third or fourth favourite anime. I just love it. So, I'm so happy to finally read 74 after so long of hearing negative thoughts. And if you're a die-hard Bleach fan and if you love Bleach as much as I do, then just stick it out. Like I said, the execution arc is pretty boring, and I can believe that. It was incredibly boring. But if you can get past that, I mean, the execution arc get exciting when all the Soul Reapers showed up. That when it get better. But I cannot wait until this get animated. So that is all from my video. I'm going to try to do more videos because I don't know when I'm getting my own place. Hopefully this year, I really hope it is. But I'm going to try and fit some more videos, see if I can come up with something right now, why I have some privacy. At the moment, I've got privacy, so I'm making this video. So I hope you enjoyed this talk about the ending of Bleach. And stay tuned for next time. I have no idea what the next video will be, but I will definitely think about making another video. So stay tuned for that. And I'll thank you so much for watching. And please give me some support by liking, subscribing, or whatever you have to do. So thanks for watching. And I'm going to keep saying that until I know how to end the video. So see you next time. Toodles.